Hi, FlossTube friends.
Hi.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Edith.
And we're coming to you today on July 29th, 2025 with a FlossTube update and a new thing. So you see here we have flowers and a cake, and I have a guest.
Hi. My name's Edith. I'm her mother.
So, today is Mom's birthday, which is why we have a cake and flowers. So I asked her a little while ago if she wanted to join my FlossTube video, and she said sure. So we are doing this together today. So, what's today?
Today is my birthday.
What birthday is it?
Today is my 78th birthday.
So your 50th anniversary
plus
of your
28th birthday.
So 28, so 50 years ago today she was 28.
Yep.
So, yeah, she's old.
You're going to get there one of these days.
Not for a long time. I still have 20 some years to go.
Yeah, you still have 20 some years.
Yeah. So anyway, we're coming to you today with FlossTube. It was a good day. What did we do?
Well, let's see. You went to the doctor this morning.
Yeah.
And then you came home and we went to Cross My Heart.
Uh-huh.
And then we went out to lunch and I had a corn dog. I was hungry for corn dogs. And then we went to Kroger because we needed to get stuff for Din.
What did we have for dinner?
Dylan and I had lobster. Tina had steak.
It was good. And
lobster was good.
I roasted vegetables, so we had roasted potatoes, mushrooms, and onions.
Mm-hmm.
They were pretty good. So I have steak and potatoes and stuff for lunch tomorrow. That's going to be good.
Yeah.
And we have cake for dessert.
Yep.
We have to eat up.
Yep.
I think I'm going to challenge her to a cake throwing contest.
A cake what?
A cake throwing contest.
Oh, who's going to do the cleanup?
Grandpa. Did I ever tell you the stories of visiting Grandpa? After Grandma died, I spent a lot of time, my cat's in the other room scratching at the door. Bear with me just a minute, I'll be right back. So sorry about that. I had to go let the cat out of the craft room, who went in there when I went to grab our stuff for the video.
Yep.
But anyway, so Grandma, no, it was after Grandma died. I spent a lot of time in Wyoming visiting my grandfather after my grandma died. My grandma died when I was a sophomore in high school back in 1986. And in college, I went to the University of Wyoming in Laramie, Wyoming, where I could go visit my grandfather on the weekends because it was only a 50-mile drive to get to Cheyenne from the college. And we had a family friend named Yuda who would always come over.
Uh-huh.
And Yuda was a character. She had personality.
Oh, that's true.
That was just out there. She was crazy. She was she was funny. Crazy in a funny way. And we used to have whipped cream fights around the house.
Oh boy.
We used to have ice fights. We used to have water fights inside the house.
Oh.
Thankfully, Grandma wasn't around to see us have whipped cream and ice and water fights inside the house because she would have been very mad. But Yuda was great because Yuda would clean up after us.
Well, good for Yuda.
Yeah. But anyway, so I was going to challenge Mom to a cake fight, but I don't think she wants to clean up.
No, I don't want to clean up.
So we won't be doing cake fight later tonight. So.
Well, when I was growing up, we had relatives come over, and they were sitting at the nook in the kitchen. My mother and father and all the adults, and they got into an ice cream fight in the kitchen. Boy, that was a mess. Us kids ran.
Yeah. So my husband, when he was growing up, he and his brothers and sisters. My husband's the youngest of 4. They would their mom would fix Knox blocks. So it's basically Knox gelatin with flavorings and stuff in it. And one of the ones that they made that she liked to make was the chocolate Knox blocks. And imagine something looking kind of like jelly poop. That's kind of what it looked like, and apparently also kind of what it tasted like too. And they, so we have a stamped ceiling up above us, and I think they had a popcorn ceiling in their house, and the kids were sitting there with their Knox Blocks dessert one night, and they were like, yeah, this stuff sucks. So they were flinging it up to the ceiling, and because it was popcorn ceiling, the Knox Blocks were sticking to the ceiling. So a few weeks later, and a few dried Knox Blocks later, sometimes they would fall to the table as you were sitting there doing something on the table. But what they also didn't know is that it leaves stains in paint.
Oh boy.
So they had Knox Blocks, chocolate Knox Blocks stains on their ceiling.
Oh boy.
For a little while, yeah. Mom wasn't happy with them, but
I don't imagine she was happy with them.
But yeah, that's what you get for having a popcorn ceiling. Popcorn ceilings are not fun.
No.
Yeah, they're not fun. Anyway, so I made us notes so Mom can kind of keep track of where we're going. So if you're new here, this is my channel where I talk mostly about cross stitch, my love of crafts, and other life events and fun hobbies of mine thrown in there for good measure. And I have my guest host with me today. She doesn't always show up in my videos, but if you watch any of our 12 days of Christmas unboxing that we do in December for the most sale 12 days of Christmas, you have seen Mom with us, or with me. And I invited her today to kind of give an update on some of the things she's been working on. So thank you for coming. Hopefully you'll find something here on the channel that will encourage you or enable you to try something new. And to be inspired to get creative and
do some cross stitch.
Do some.
She got me into this.
Yeah, I got her into this. She has me to thank for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but thank you for stopping by. If you're a returning watcher, thank you very much for coming back. I was like spending time here on YouTube with a bunch of my friends, and you're no different. I encourage you, if you haven't already, to click the subscription button below and click the notification bell also, so you'll be notified when new content is uploaded. My goals change all the time for this channel. I usually don't know when I will be uploading new content and whatnot. So just if you have the notifications selected, you will know when new content gets uploaded. So if you're a returning watcher or a returning subscriber, thank you. I'm going to talk a little bit about, I talked a little bit about my guest host and her birthday, and we're going to get into a little bit of a couple of life updates or so. We're going to talk about some haul. We're going to show you some stuff that we've gotten. Mom is going to share some finishes that she has for you. Not fully finishes, but finishes. We're going to share what we've been working on and some plans for August, and I will do a bit of a July wrap-up. So this might be a little bit of a longer video because I do have an extra guest. And so grab something to drink, sit back, relax, grab your project, whatever you happen to be working on, and enjoy the show. You ready to get started?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's show him some stuff, some new stuff. What did we get?
Yeah, the new stuff. Oh, okay. Let's see. Get this out. This is one that's going to be my next project. I'm going to be doing the one in the middle, where there's quite a few. It's kind of hard.
She's going to be doing this one here.
So that's going to be my next project.
This is Dirty Annie Southern Style. It's called So Stinkin' Cute. One of the things we really like are the skunks. Look how cute those skunks are. They're really, really cute. Do you have the fabric that you're going to be doing it on? Or not with you?
Not with me.
Is that the ones you just got today? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mom has fabric for it. She pulled the flosses for this. She's going to be starting on this one here. So that's something that she's got coming up. What else did you get today?
What else did I get today? Well, when we went to Cross My Heart, I had seen a couple of times before the time before when I went into Cross My Heart, and I saw this wolf pattern, and it just intrigued me. So I went in today to get it, and then I found out my daughter wants it too. So after I finish that other project, this is going to be my next one. And now,
this is a series of patterns being released for this year by Cottage Garden Samplings. This is Year in the Woods #2. If you've watched any of my videos from last year, you know that I collected the Year in the Woods Series 1. I have the Bald Eagle started, but I haven't worked on any other of the other Year in the Woods series. This is the Series 2, #1. This is the wolf. This came out a month or two back. I had requested my local needle workshop here in Columbus, Cross My Heart, to put these on hold for me when they came in so I could get the whole series. Mom didn't know I was getting the whole series until she went to pull one off the wall today, and I'm like, you should probably ask them if they have mine set aside for me because I'm having them hold them. So she found out they had them set aside for me already, and Mom ended up buying them. Mom's whole thing is she's probably going to pick up all the series for this one because she wants to stitch them.
Yep.
So, more power to her. I think I've created a monster.
You have created a monster.
Before, when I first got her started, she didn't really like stitching on more than one project. And she was flabbergasted at the time when she moved here in 2019 to find out I had about 50-some projects going. I'm in the upper 80s now. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I'm almost at 90.
Oh, boy. Well, I've got a few projects in the back that I haven't finished.
Yeah. So she's no longer a monogamous stitcher. No. So.
And by the way, this is pattern #2 of that series.
So this is the Sugar Glider. This is Series 2, #2. And she picked this up today as well. She almost picked up the fabric to do this one, but she's going to do the wolf before she does this one. So we decided that she was going to wait until the cross-stitch store gets a piece big enough to do this on the color that she really wanted. So they didn't have a piece on hand a piece of fabric on hand big enough for this. So what kind of fabric do you like to stitch on?
Aldi.
Ada.
I like to stitch on Ada.
What count?
14, 16, and 18.
You stitch on 18?
A little bit.
Is it too tiny?
Not too tiny, but...
I'll have to get you into 40 count.
Oh, no.
Do you want to do 56 count?
No way.
So I stitch a lot on 40 count just because I can use one strand of floss. Mom's fairly new, so she's stitching a lot on Ada or Aida, depending on how you pronounce it. So with the purchase of her wolf and her Sugar Glider pattern, she did get fabric for the wolf. So did you want to show the fabric for the wolf?
This is the fabric I'll be...
So she will be stitching on a piece of Icelandic beige. I don't know where it comes from, but she got this really pretty kind of creamy color. The light in here is going to wash this out, but it's kind of a very nice light tan cream color. But anyway, this is 14 count Ada, so this is what she's going to be doing the wolf on. I think it'll look really pretty when she starts to stitch it. So that is what she got today. Is that it? That's all you get.
That's all we get.
That's all she got. All right. So I actually picked up a couple of things today too. So, what did I do with them? There we go. All right. So, a little bit of backstory. You all know that a friend of mine passed away back in March, Melanie Pratt. She was a good stitching friend of mine. I've known her for about 20 or 30 years. And I had been taking care of her cat while she was in and out of the hospital having surgery and getting some medical stuff taken care of. And when she suddenly passed away in March, we did find a home for her cat. Her cat is living with another friend of hers and living a very good life, which has really made me and Melanie's housekeeper quite happy because we were really kind of worried because neither one of us could really take care of her cat.
No, with our five cats, I don't think it'll work.
No, I don't think it'd work at all. Anyway, Melanie Pratt, her family had brought in tubs and tubs and tubs of her stitching stuff and a lot of her craft stuff for people to take during her memorial service. So I came back with quite a lot of Melanie's stuff, including some of Melanie's unfinished projects. So Melanie was an avid Prairie Schooler stitcher. She loved stitching the Prairie Schooler Santas. She had them all hung up all over her condo. She had ornaments. I've shown you the ornaments that I got from her, her finished ornaments. I still have to create the display for them that I'm hoping to make. But anyway, so I've gone through Melanie's stitching stuff that I got. A coworker of mine, his dad had passed away a year or two back, and they're in the process of going through their mom's house in Michigan to downsize and to move her into some assisted living facility a little closer to everybody here in Ohio. She used to live in Ohio. She used to actually live here in town in a suburb called Dublin back in the early 90s, and she used to shop at CrssMyHrt, our local needlework shop. And my coworker Rob brought in a paper box last week or the week before with some of her stuff in it. It had mostly cross-stitch stuff. So I came across a bag of stuff. You see all these? This is all filled with cross-stitch stuff. Rob's mom apparently was also a Prairie Schooler collector. So between Melanie and Rob's mom, I have apparently become a Prairie Schooler collector. So we have quite a few, and actually Mom has some Prairie Schooler stuff to show you. But anyway, Rob's mom had quite a few of these original Prairie Schooler Santa cards in her stash. So I have some from the very early 80s that were out of print at one point in time. When we went to CrssMyHrt today, I did find out that they have been releasing these cards 3 to a pattern pack. More recently with some of the re-releases that the new company that's gotten the right to release them has put them out. They've put them out in weird year ranges though, like it's 1998, 2010, and 2020 or something. So they don't have them in year order, which is really weird. But anyway, I picked up a couple of these Prairie Schooler Santa cards to add to Melanie's, Rob's mom's, and my stash. So we have Santa and the sheep, peace on earth. I thought this was cute. The sheep is cute. We have the Santa and the snowman and the bunny, snow. And then we have Snowy Night. So Snowy Night is the 2023 Santa. Let It Snow is the 2018 Santa, and the Peace on Earth is the 2019 Santa. So, as I said, Rob's mom collected Prairie Schooler stuff. That is not the one I want. That is not the one I want. Put it back in. Oh. So, can't show you some of the patterns, but Rob's mom had some of the patterns enlarged. So there is one of the Santas. She had all this Davos fabric in the original color that was originally called for. She had, I believe this is either 18 or 22 count or 20 count Aida in a brown color that she was stitching a Prairie Schooler on. This is 18 count Davos thread or fabric from Cross My Heart. Quite a big piece of it. It's this is a quarter of this piece of fabric right here, and so she had a lot of plans to do a lot of Prairie Schooler stuff. So the Prairie Schooler Santas that she had on hand, she had this one. This one is not named. This also does not have a year date on it. So when I went to Cross My Heart today, I took these in with me because I wanted to see if I could get more of these. And they have some of the cards, but they also have the re-release patterns of this. We don't know what year this was because the ladies at Cross My Heart couldn't tell me what year these got started. So since this one doesn't have a year on it, oh, this one is 1984, copyright 1984. So maybe this is 1984. So we have the 1984 Santa. We have the 1988 Santa. And now this is all from Rob's mom. So we have the 1989 Santa. This one's really cute with the wreath and the birds, the cardinals. And then we have the 1990 Santa with the raccoons and the squirrel and the chickadee. He's holding the chickadee. Yep. So I am rapidly collecting Prairie Schooler stuffs. Yes, I am. So I've got all that. She also had a year of Prairie Schooler patterns, and I got the pattern for that. I don't know if I shared it with you. If not, I can show you the one that we have, but I don't have that out here. But anyway, so she had a lot of Prairie Schooler stuff. So my Prairie Schooler stash is going up immensely. She also had, I'm going to show you a little bit of this pattern. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but there were a series of these houses put out by Prairie Schooler at some point. And apparently now all 4 of them for the 4 seasons are in one leaflet. So I have that also on order. So when that comes in, I will be getting that and adding that to my Prairie Schooler. So before we go on, let's go ahead. No, we'll do that. We'll do that. Well, let's just go ahead. Since we're on Prairie Schooler, you might as well just show everybody your stuff.
Okay.
So Mom has some finishes to show you. She's going to show you her Prairie Schooler finishes. Imagine that. Prairie Schooler finishes.
Well, this is the Prairie Schooler patterns that I've been working on.
So she got Songs of the Seasons. Or Songs of the Season, rather. These are all Christmas Carol patterns. So like this one says Joy to the World. So I will show those. Joy to the World, Jolly Old St. Nicholas, Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly, Peace on Earth, Goodwill to Men, O Come All Ye Faithful, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Okay.
Is this the first one you worked on? Do you remember which one you did them in order? So she has been doing these on, this is kind of a mint green Aida. Do you remember what color of Aida it is?
No, I don't.
Okay, so she's been doing these on a mint green Aida. So this is the first one of this series that she stitched. She doesn't quite know yet how she wants to finish them. That's really cute. Peace on Earth, Goodwill to Men.
And then
that she's almost finished with. She's doing Joy to the World. So she has a little bit, she has to finish the manger, she said, and then make a correction somewhere in this lady here, right?
Yep. I didn't do the red one stitch this way too. And then I have the deal that I had to tear out right here for the foot. And that's it. That's the correction.
And then the hay.
And then the hay.
So she has 5 of the 6 done, right? You don't have the church done. No, you don't have that one done. Wait.
I couldn't find the other one. I have them.
So you have all but one done now. Once you finish this one, you'll have all but one done. So she has pretty much this whole series completed, you guys. Prairie Schooler.
Huh?
Prairie Schooler.
Prairie Schooler.
Mom's been busy.
Yep.
You're going to have to take those to camp with you and put them on the brag table at camp.
Brag table.
Yeah. People like to see them even if you don't have them finished. So is that, that's what Mom got. I actually have a little bit more haul to share with you. I'm not going to go through everything else that was in Rob's mom's stash because a lot of it is copies and stuff. I did get some natural linen. Rob's mom had some pieces of raw linen. And so I have some raw linen. This is 28 count. To use and to add to my stash from Rob's mom. So if you've watched my channel any, I'll have to talk about that separately. I am in the Be Stitch Me Fabric of the Month, and we got the July Fabric of the Month this week. So if you haven't seen July's Fabric of the Month yet, look away. It's really pretty. So this is July's Fabric of the Month. It's called Watermelon Slushy. And it's a very pretty red. Very much like watermelon. Doesn't smell like watermelon though, but. Ooh. And so it's, I get a fat quarter or a fat 8. This is 40 count. Really pretty. Really, really gorgeous. I'm going to have to find something to stitch on this. I get the 40 count Verdal, and the 40 count Verdal is like stitching on butter. It is really, really nice. I really like it. It's become my favorite fabric to stitch on so far. So there's that. I showed you my Prairie Schooler stuff. I also get Mo sale. Mo had William Bittner from Mo sale had dyed some Pride flosses, and I picked up 120 yard skein of Pride floss from them this last time that they had it dyed. So this is my Pride floss from Mo sale. Mo sale. It's rainbow. One of my cats is meowing. I think the cat got locked in the other room. So you might hear a cat meow. They're going to have to meow. So, all right. Talk about that here in a bit. The latest issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine is out. Have you had a chance to look through this yet?
No.
There's some really neat patterns in here. I've been getting it because I've also been getting into Punch Needle of all the things. This is really neat. This is from Jan Hicks Creates. She's doing a seasonal window series. This one is Hello Summer. Kind of really pretty.
It's frosted?
Yeah. Some Punch Needle chickens, which are really cute. I'm starting to really get into Quakers. This is called Swan Quaker. This is by Nerdan Camber of Twin Peak Primitives. If I could talk, that would be great. So I'm starting to really get into the look of Quakers. There's some color theory in here. This one is really cute. This is called Red, White, and Purr. This is from Lisa Berberet of Happy Cat Stitchery. It is a punch needle cat. Look at that. Kind of reminds me of Melanie's cat Luna. Melanie's cat was white. This is really cute. This is Summer Heart by Barbara Anna of Barbara Anna Designs. It's a fish. I just now noticed.
Huh?
It's a fish.
Oh.
You see it?
Huh?
It's a fish. It's a goldfish right here. I just now saw that. Okay. All right. So my cat is meowing. Yep.
You want me to go let it out?
Yeah. So this is a Nautilus, a punch needle. Mom's going to go let the cat out. So Mom will have to dig through this. One thing about Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, if you get the physical copy of the magazine, you also get access to all of the digital back copies. Every single Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine that was ever released, once you subscribe to it, you get access to all of the digital back copies. What?
That's funny. How come you had a cat in there meowing, and Misty was laying out the outside of the door meowing, trying to get attention?
Funny. So then the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue is now out. We changed the subscription to the magazine last year, I believe. It was either last year or for this year. It used to be the Halloween issue was a separate purchase. It was not included with your subscription. But they changed the format of Just Cross Stitch magazine either last year or coming into this year, where instead of 6 issues of the magazine, they gave you 4 quarterly issues, and the Halloween and the ornament issue are now included in your subscription, which makes it really nice. So we got the Halloween issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. There's some really cute things in here. Like this witch silhouette. That is a full coverage cross stitch. Look at this little one, little frog in a cauldron. It's really cute. Some really cute patterns in here. You've looked at this, haven't you?
Part of it, yeah.
Yeah, there's some really cute. There's a Halloween Quaker in here that I think I'm probably gonna stitch. Because look, Quakers. So not only am I doing Prairie Schoolers,
you're doing Quakers.
I'm into Quakers. Look at this one. It says October 31st. But yeah, so I might be doing Quakers. Look at the pumpkins and the frog and everything like that. Some really cute stuff. I do not typically do full walkthroughs of these magazines. If you are a watcher of crsmyhrtlt here on YouTube, Carolyn does a really good walkthrough of the latest issue of the magazines. I thought this one was really cute. I will show you this page. This is called Ghostly Heights, designed by Amanda Elliott of Haunted Frames. So it's a nice little ghostly air balloon, hot air balloon. I think that would be really cute to stitch. So there's just some neat things in here this year. So yeah, the other thing that I thought was really cute, I will try not to show you the pattern. I thought these were really cute. The ghost cats. I thought these were super cute. Kind of right up my alley. But anyway, crsmyhrtlt here on YouTube will do, she should have a walkthrough. Oh, that one's really cute too. This is another full coverage piece. Look at the ghost walking his ghost dog. That's really cute. Did you see that one?
Ooh, no, that I like.
Yep. So, anyway, Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine and Just Cross Stitch Halloween issues are out for your perusing. Also, recently in the mail, if you've watched my channel the last couple of years, you know that I've been getting the Craftways Across-Stitch Christmas hardback books, and I got this year's hardback book. This one is called Comfort and Joy. It's from Craftways. So if you look here, it's from Craftways. Whoops, there we go. I think you can, if you go to craftways.com, I think you can request them. They send this to me automatically now for the last couple of years. So the neat thing is the freebie that comes with it this year is called the Village Square. So you get all 12 of these buildings, the patterns for all 12 of these buildings. I'm probably going to end up stitching them a lot like this on perforated paper. They have them done on perforated canvas here as little ornaments. So neat little extra booklet that you get with the thing, with the book. There's quite a few really neat patterns in here. There is a full coverage Santa.
Ooh.
So look at this Santa, you guys. It's full coverage. You stitch everything. It's really pretty. Really super pretty. I don't know if Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching are doing a walkthrough or anything of this book, or if they get this book regularly. I do know Pam has been trying to collect the back issues of this book, so be looking for those. Here's some really cute biscornus. I'm hoping to get into some biscornus, biscornu making and biscornu stitching sometime very soon. Here's another really pretty one that I thought was really neat. This is a set of 3 patterns that are all full coverage. Let me get to it. This is called Do You Hear What I Hear? And it's a set of 3 full coverage. Look at those.
Wow.
It's stained glass effect. But you get all three of the patterns to do them up as one. Here is a Doreen Jones Christmas scene that I think is really cute. So there's quite a few things in here that I would actually really like to stitch. Have you looked through this? It's been sitting here for a little bit.
No, I haven't.
Some really cute snowmen patterns. Here's a couple of snowman mittens right there. Yeah, the snowman mittens are cute. So anyway, this is a Cross-Stitch Christmas Comfort and Joy. This is the 2025 Craftways hardcover book, and the Craftways Village Square insert patterns. Whoops. All right. So, those of you that have been around a while, and you're probably familiar with Lindy Stitches here on FlossTube and also in the stitching world. She is a YouTube celebrity and also a designer of cross-stitch patterns, and she is also known for hosting virtual stitching events. She just recently held the Midsummer Stitch. I missed the spring stitch, whatever this. Our lights are doing something weird right now. But anyway, I missed the spring stitch, but I attended the Midsummer Stitch, and it happened 2 weeks ago, thereabouts. Yeah. So I got some fun things from there. I don't have the PDF patterns on me. I should have had those ready. Oh, much. So let's see if I can see if I can easily access the Midsummer Stitch stuff. Maybe.
I'll be back.
Okay. Mom's ditching me.
I gotta take a break.
She's playing Ding Dong Ditch'em.
Ding Dong Ditch'em. Yeah, Ding Dong Ditch'em.
She's playing Ding Dong Ditch'em. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna pause for just a second, and I'll be right back. So we're back. I had purchased during the Midsummer Stitch, you have the opportunity to purchase exclusive virtual retreat only patterns from the designers that have created stuff for the event. And I got the exclusive file. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. The exclusive patterns. And I'm not going to be able to show them to you, so I will actually insert pictures of them here. But I did get the exclusive patterns from the Midsummer Stitch, including Lindy Stitch's Lunar Moth pattern. It's very nice, very beautiful. I don't think you've seen that, but it's very nice. So I get the Bee Stitch Me fabric. Well, Bee Stitch Me had specially dyed a piece of fabric, a colorway for Midsummer Stitch. And I picked it up. It's called Midsummer. I got the 40 count linen, quarter yard. I'll show this to you. Really beautiful piece of linen for Midsummer Stitch. It's in blues and purples and grays with a little tinge of green. It doesn't really show you the colors really well on this, but beautiful, beautiful piece of fabric.
Oh, by the way, you know, I showed you the 4 I had finished and the 5th one I was working on. I found the other one that I had finished, and here it is.
So this is Mom's other Prairie Schooler one that she has finished. So she has finished the church. This is O Come All Ye Faithful.
So the one I'm stitching now is the last one of the series.
She's almost done.
Yep.
So she wanted to show that to you. All right, so also at Midsummer Stitch, we had the opportunity to purchase some things. So I got the Fun Guy Satsuma Street kit. So this has the perforated paper and the floss and a needle. This is the kit to stitch it. So there's a series of these kits that I am probably going to end up getting, because I really think these are kind of cool now that I've seen them in person. Oh, and you also get the sequins and the beads for it. But here is the series of patterns that you can get. And I'm probably going to try and get them all. Did you see those?
Ooh, no. Those are cute.
So I'm probably going to be trying to collect these as well. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went.
This?
No. Show those, show those, show that, show that. There was a set of pins that we could get. One of them had the little lunar moth, so I got a set of the counting pins or the little finishing pins for Midsummer Stitch. It has a little lunar moth and stuff with it. So Harvest Moon Hangout is coming up September 19th through 21st. This is the next Lindy Stitches online event. I believe sign-ups start for this August 1st. So this is the next Lindy Stitches online event. You can go to lindystitches.com to find out more. Got a couple of Dollar Tree diamond painting things to show you. Yes, Dollar Tree has diamond painting things. And then I picked this up on clearance at Michael's a week or so back. It's a Hello Kitty diamond painting little stand-up thing. Really cute. And then we were at Michael's a week or two back, and I have a new craft to try.
Oh, no. Gee, am I going to have to move my stuff out of the craft room? Pretty soon there won't be any room for my stuff.
Oh, there already isn't enough room for all this stuff. There's a lot more stuff downstairs that you don't know about.
Oh my God.
There's 2 hobbies at work. There's collecting the crafts and doing the crafts. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so you haven't seen
You know all of what crafts you got. You're never gonna finish all of them in your lifetime.
How do you know? She's how do you know? I'm not gonna die. That's not my plan.
That's good luck.
So anyway, I came up with this. This is called pixel sticker art. So it's kind of a lot like diamond painting. Only instead of diamond painting, you're adding little stickers to your pieces. I opened this up to take a look at it because I was kind of intrigued. So it comes with a little tweezer, little sharp pointy tweezer. And you get these little cards that have your numbers on them. So it looks a lot like diamond painting. But instead of diamonds, you get these little sheets of color coordinated stickers. These little sheets of itty bitty square stickers. You see the numbers on the side? Maybe you don't see the numbers on the side. It's kind of washed out. But there are numbers on the side that correspond to the colors on your little palette. So you match the colors and you put the little stickers on your thing. So, have a new craft to try. Comes with a little instruction sheet, little pixel sticker art by number instruction sheet on what to do. Something wrong?
I'm gonna take a break.
Okay, she's gonna go out and smoke. So I will just continue on without her. So yeah, I do have a new craft to try. I am a crafter, you guys. I will try things. I've gotten a little better about trying new things, but I'm always willing to try new crafts. So this is a new thing that I just picked up, pixel sticker art. I might find that I don't really like this. So, you know, I might make one of them. I'm probably going to start with this one because that is the one that interests me the most out of this set. Maybe this one down here. But, yeah. So I may decide that I don't really like this craft. Who knows? Lots of stuff going on. And that pretty much does it for me for what I'm working on. Bless you, cat. I guess. Anyway, so we're looking at 47 minutes. This isn't nearly as long as I thought it was going to be, but anyway, I will show you what I've been working on. So, one of the other things that recently got into, composition notebooks. School supply sales are starting August 1st. Our area does like a 2-week tax-free thing where school supplies and some food items and clothing and whatnot are all tax-free. But you can get composition notebooks, and there are lots of videos out on covering composition notebooks and turning them into planners and journals. So I have this composition notebook that I got from either the Dollar Tree or Walmart. It has graph paper in it, and I had got Dollar Tree contact paper. This is contact paper from the Dollar Tree, and I covered the front. And I also, in the back, put in this little pocket using the contact paper. But there's a lot of people that are redecorating these, turning them into planners, turning them into notebooks, and adding things to them. So I have decided to keep this with me as kind of a journal. So I'm keeping this with me and jotting down notes, jotting down checklists for different things I want to do. I started this notebook on July 14th. So different things. I'm trying out different pens to see how they work in the booklet, how they go through the paper. This is a test of some pens that I have. So I am doing that as well. I have about 5 or 6 of these little composition books. You can get them for 50 cents this time of year. You can get all kinds of things. You can use stickers, you can use scrapbook paper, you can use all kinds of things to modify your composition books. I thought this little kind of cherry blossom, mint green cherry blossom type thing was really pretty. So I have it on the front and the back. And I also made a little pocket out of the contact paper as well. So I can stick stickers and stuff down in here in the back. One of the other things I found too at the Dollar Tree, I really like fountain pens, and these fountain pens, Dollar Tree has these fountain pens now, and $1.25, you guys. Really great fountain pen. So this is what the fountain pen writing looks like. This is the Dollar Tree fountain pen, you guys. It's what it looks like. It writes really nice. Don't mind my messy handwriting. Anyway, Dollar Tree fountain pens. Really like it. It's Jot brand, so I'm really liking the fountain pen from Dollar Tree. So I'm kind of getting into using these as a booklet aside from my planner, so I can kind of do some journaling and just some random note taking and some stuff, and keeping this. This goes everywhere with me now. So far for the month of July, I will get on with some plans and wrap up. I had a lot of stitching this month. I did a lot of stitching for the month of July, more than I did for June. So far for the month of July, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days of stitching so far this month, which is not a lot, but last month I only had 5 days of stitching, and I only stitched about 500 stitches. I'm already over 1,400 stitches for the month of July. So, I worked on Amid Amish Life for 200, just over 200 stitches. Patterned Cats for over 500, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 900 stitches. And Words to Live By, I finished my Whip Go Square for Words to Live By. So let me get those for you. Words to Live By was one of my Whip Go Squares from past month. This one is by Tiny Modernist. This was a stitch along, I believe, that came out in 23. But this is the Words to Live By, stitch along by Tiny Modernist. No, it came out in 2019 and 2020. So this was from 2019. I had to stitch 500 stitches on it for Whip Go. And this is where I'm at. The one that I stitched on this month is this square here with Comes Easily. So I did a lot of the white and the Comes Easily banner. So this is the Nothing Worth Having Comes Easily square that I've worked on. I did my 500 stitches for Whip Go, and that is it. So this is going back in the whip pile for later. Mom's back.
Mom's back.
How was your smoke?
Good. I let Gus back in.
Oh, he went outside?
Yeah, he was outside.
Oh. Our male cat, he came and visited Dylan when Mom and I were at CampGottaStitch last August. And we took him in, got him fixed, and now he has decided that he also wants to go back outside every so often. So he, unfortunately for him, now gets to wear a flea collar, so he doesn't bring fleas into the house because he likes to go outside now again. So we're doing that with Gus. So the other piece that I worked on this month was Patterned Cats by Doreen Jones. This is Patterned Cats. It is a full coverage pattern, and there's 4 in this series. There's 2 pink ones and 2 blue ones with bluish colored backgrounds. I I put in quite a lot of stitches on this for Full Coverage Fanatics Tour de France. I was doing the green sprint jersey. I have not yet finished the last 2 days, even though the Tour de France ended on Sunday. So I have 2 days of stitching to catch up with before I put this away. And where I was stitching over here and this side of the border and this side of the border all the way down to there. This is on a piece of 22 count hand-dyed Ada or Hardanger, as the case may be. And I don't know who dyed this, but it was a piece that I had in my stash. It's kind of a pink color. So, yeah. And I'm stitching this 1/1 full cross. So, pattern cats. Really cute. I started this at CampGottaStitch last year.
Ah.
So those were the pieces besides a Mid-Amish Life that I worked on. I do not have a Mid-Amish Life here with me because I think I talked about it in my last video. And Pattern Cats is in my Hello Kitty bag. So that is that's what I'm working on. So we have plans.
Yeah, for August.
We have August plans, you guys. What are we doing in August?
We're going to CampGottaStitch.
What's that?
It's where you go, the Cross My Heart cross stitch store puts it on once a year, and it's in the Amish country.
Mm-hmm.
And we go there and stitch and enjoy, and then we eat, and then we go to the stores. You have to hit the Amish stores on Friday or Saturday because they're not open on Sunday.
That's right. So Ohio is known for its Amish country. And Amish country here in Ohio is kind of northeast of Columbus, about an hour and a half away.
Uh-huh.
And Cross My Heart, the local needlework shop here in Columbus, hosts what's called CampGottaStitch every year. And for the last however many years, it has been up in Amish country. So they find a hotel up there, and they rent out one of the meeting rooms at the hotel, and they host a stitching retreat. It's a really fun stitching retreat. I just started going to it in like 2018 or 2019 was my first time going. And they've been holding it for like 30 years. So I've missed out on a lot. I wasn't really, I didn't really know the whole like, stitching retreat thing until about 5 or 6 years ago. And I've been going ever since. And I really, really like it.
Well, I really enjoy going with you. It's fun.
Okay, we're good. I'm glad she enjoys it. What is that? Oh. I went to the doctor today, and I got a pneumonia shot. Did you know they're doing pneumonia shots?
Yeah. I've heard them. They're doing them. I'll probably get one next time I go.
Yeah, so they're apparently doing pneumonia shots for everybody now. It used to be for people over 60. And now they're kind of recommending pneumonia shots for everybody. So I forgot. I got a pneumonia shot today. It doesn't really hurt like the COVID shots hurt.
Oh.
Those COVID shots hurt like a dickens.
Tell me about it.
For a couple of days. This doesn't really hurt. So anyway, did get pneumonia shot today. But anyway, so they're doing CampGottaStitch. I will put the information for Cross My Heart down below. You will need to contact Cross My Heart directly to get information on how to sign up for the CampGottaStitch retreat. It is coming up the weekend before Labor Day. So it is coming up the last weekend in August. The weekend before Labor Day. It starts on Friday and goes until Sunday. You have the option of paying a little extra and staying Sunday night as well. And your food is included Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. If you stay, your food is included. The hotel has free hot breakfast every morning, so your stay also includes breakfast because your retreat cost includes the cost of the hotel. But anyway, the retreat is pretty much just a sit and stitch all weekend retreat. There's really no classes. I do have some information though. Last year, you remember me talking about Susan Greening Davis. You remember Susan?
Mm-hmm.
She is going to be a guest again this year at CampGottaStitch.
Oh boy.
So she is going to be bringing a lot of her fabrics. She has a huge stash of those banded fabrics. You know, those fabrics that are like ribbons of fabric that you can stitch on with different colored edgings and stuff. The company that used to make those bandings is no longer around, and she went at some point quite a while back and purchased all of their stock.
Wow.
So she travels with all of the banding for sale, and she will be bringing her stock. I purchased some last year to do one of the Shannon Christine Designs fall patterns that I will be taking with me. But anyway, we are preparing for
Yep.
CampGottaStitch at the end of the month.
In fact, this pattern right here, the one I'll be doing next, will be going with me, and the wolf will be going with me.
So that'll be fun. My friend Melanie that passed away in March, she had a goal of going to camp this year and walking in. She was supposed to have knee surgery, knee replacement surgery. And she had her first knee replacement surgery last fall, and I went and watched her cat. She was supposed to be scheduled to have her second knee surgery in March. And she, due to some health issues, they had postponed her surgery, but she still ended up having some health issues that took her away from everybody, and she sadly passed away before she could have her knee surgery. So unfortunately, Melanie will not be able to come to camp anymore, and camp was her big thing. She was really good presence, really strong presence at camp, and she also worked at CrSmyHrtlt, so she was a really neat associate with all the ladies at the store. Because I picked up some of Melanie's Prairie Schooler patterns, I will be taking some of Melanie's Prairie Schooler things that she had started but hadn't finished, and a couple of other whips, her works in progress, that I managed to pick up. I will be taking those with me to camp and working on Melanie's projects at camp this year.
Yeah, that's a neat tribute to her.
Yeah, Melanie, I'm really hoping that Melanie's one friend Susan, who has been her roommate the last several years at camp and helped her and was her chauffeur and made sure that she got around, because Melanie was wheelchair bound for quite a long time. She couldn't get around really well on her own, so she had help. And her friend Susan is going to be coming to camp again. And Susan and Melanie sat at our table last year.
Yeah.
And I have offered Susan the opportunity to sit at our table again this year without Melanie. So I'm hoping that Susan takes us up on that and sits with us again, because Susan's nice people.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be really nice just to kind of catch up and just kind of share Melanie with everybody this year. I'm hoping to take some of Melanie's ornaments that I showed on my last video with me to camp to put on the brag table just to show people. I just think it'd be kind of a nice tribute to Melanie, that she can be at camp without being there this year. And I think it'll be a really nice tribute to her. So that is my plan for camp. Other than that, I don't know. I did a lot of stitching this month. Partly it was because of the Tour de France full coverage fanatics thing. But other than that, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'll be stitching the next couple of nights or not. So I don't know. It just really depends. Because my stitchy bug came back to a degree, but it's not fully back. Mom's been stitching like a fiend.
Oh, yeah. Well, I get up, I have a few things I do in the morning, and then I stitch to lunchtime, and then after lunchtime I do other
She's a
things.
slacker. She doesn't work. She's a slacker.
I don't work. I've worked all my life, Tina.
So anyway, those are our plans. I was going to talk about possibly July wrap-up I don't have a lot to show you. I showed you some of my stuff. I don't have numbers for you, so the numbers will probably come with the next video that I do, which may or may not be our camp video.
Oh, okay.
So you may get to see Mom again in my next video, depending on when I upload it and if I have any new updates to share with you. But it may be just the camp wrap-up video next month. So that's all I have for you.
Okay.
Anything else you need to add?
No.
Any birthday wisdom you want to share?
No. Wisdom, everybody's cross-stitch like crazy. It's relaxing.
Are you glad that I showed you how to do it?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been doing it?
Since 2012.
So it's been 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. She needs to catch up. She only has 3 or 4 patterns or projects going on. She needs to catch up. I'm at 90. So yeah. I told you the story about the one lady I was watching when I first started watching FlossTube, right? There was this lady I was watching, Sherry Burkett, I believe is her name. And when I first started watching FlossTube, she was always telling about the 180 so whips that she had. 180.
180?
180.
That she hasn't finished?
Yeah. So yeah, Dylan came in to the room at one point in time, and he's looking at the TV, and he looks over at me, and he's looking at the TV. How many did she say she has? Like, about 180. And he's like, how many do you have? I need to catch up. And the look that he gave me for saying, I need to catch up.
I can imagine.
Of course, back then I only had about 40 or 50. I'm at 90. I think I'm doing a pretty good job at catching up.
Where's she at now?
I don't know. She actually stopped doing FlossTube videos for a while, and then she just came back fairly recently. I believe she's actually designing patterns and stuff now, so that's kind of neat. Her name is Sherry Burkett. So if you're around and you've watched Sherry Burkett, I will try and remember to put the link to her FlossTubes down below for you. But anyway, that's all I have for you today.
And we covered a lot today.
Yes, we have, and it's only been about a little over an hour, so it's actually not too long of a video and not too short of a video.
Mm-hmm.
So that was about an hour. So happy birthday to Mom.
Thank you.
And we will be seeing you probably maybe before camp, but definitely during and after camp this year in August. So Midsummer Stitch is coming up in September. Lots of stuff, lots of sign-ups are happening. Oh, one of the other things, Downton Abbey, the Black Needle Society Downton Abbey stitching box is going up for sign-ups sometime in mid-August. So we get, as previous attendees for the Downton Stitching at Downton retreat from Black Needle Society, we get first access to the retreat sign-ups. Those are coming up, I think, the August 6th or August 10th, somewhere around there. And then the few days after that, they will be opening up to the public. So if you've watched any of my videos, I encourage you to go back to the Stitching at Downton videos. Hopefully they will be releasing more of the pattern that was designed for the retreat. It's a really neat pattern. It's a rendition of Highclere Castle, which is where Downton Abbey is filmed. And they are doing a Downton Abbey watch party and some other stuff, some other fun stuff for the weekend. So if you're interested, keep watching the Black Needle Society website for the Stitching at Downton retreat in a box, and be looking for that event sometime next year. So that'll be something I'm getting ready to sign up for. Midsummer Stitch, or not Midsummer Stitch, the Fall Stitch for Lindy Stitches. Sign up is coming up August 1st. for that. Look on her website for that. We have a retreat coming up. I am trying to get Mom and I into the fall retreat that we normally go to up in Youngstown, Ohio. Has moved to Wheeling, West Virginia for the fall retreat, the first weekend in October. Last note, Mom hasn't heard this yet, but the last note is they had one opening available for sure, and the lady that organizes it said that there was one other confirmation that she was still trying to wait. She was still waiting on to see if the person would confirm their spot, and but right now they only had one opening. So I said if the person confirms, unfortunately we can't go because they only had the one spot open. But if she gets another cancellation from somebody, Mom and I are probably going to go to the retreat in Wheeling, West Virginia, the first weekend in October. That is from the Western PA, Eastern Ohio Facebook group on Facebook. I will try and remember to link them as well, so you can get information on that. Stitching in the Springs retreat is not happening this year. Kat Jones, the owner of Valkyrie Stitch Works, who was also the coordinator for Stitching in the Springs, she is opening up a bookstore and cross stitch store with her brother in Dayton, Ohio. And they had hoped to have the opening in August, but they have pushed the opening of their store back to later in the fall. So hopefully October, September, October, maybe November-ish, they're going to be opening up their bookstore and craft store in the Dayton Arcade in Dayton, Ohio. She has told me that she won't be hosting a fall retreat.
Aww.
And that was a lot of fun. We really liked the Stitching in the Springs retreat. The last 2 years, she's had it twice in the year. She had one in the spring and one in the fall. It was in Yellow Springs, Ohio at the Mills Park Hotel. Really great location, really small hotel, really nice. It was a really great retreat. Food was included, everything was included. It was really nice. Only about 40 or 50 people at the retreat, real small retreat, just like CampGottaStitch. CampGottaStitch is about anywhere from 30 to 60 people. But she has told me that because of opening the store and working full time and just trying to get life updated and ready to go for her store, she has not had the opportunity to plan the fall retreat.
I'm going to miss that.
Yeah, I'm going to miss it too. But the good thing is there, with the reopening of the Dayton Arcade, I don't know where in Dayton that is at, but if you're familiar with Dayton, Ohio, and you know where the Dayton Arcade is at, apparently there is a hotel now attached to the Dayton Arcade, and where Kat is that's where Kat is opening her book and cross stitch store with her brother. It's called Nook and Needle. I will try and put the website information down there, and also the Facebook group, if I remember to. I kind of had asked about it, and so there may be some changes coming to what might have once been known as the Stitching in the Springs retreat. So it might not be called Stitching in the Springs retreat because it might not be held in Yellow Springs anymore, which is kind of a bummer because that location was really nice.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great little location, but we shall see. So I will keep you posted when I know more information about the retreat that Kat Jones from Valkyrie Stitch Works, and coming soon, Nook and Needle organized. So I'm hoping to make it to Dayton for the Nook and Needle opening. It'd be nice to see Kat and Deborah and all those other people that we have met through the Stitching in the Springs retreat. It'd be nice to see them and nice to kind of hang out and stitch and find out more information about Nook and Needle. So that's all we have going on. Nothing else really. No plans made yet for November, Thanksgiving. No plans really for October. No plans yet for Christmas.
No.
I do have Christmas time off. At least I have it scheduled off. So that'll be fun. Lots of baking, lots of shopping, lots of doing nothing. Our Christmas tree is still up.
Tell them why. Your relatives.
Oh, so we had our family Christmas 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so we kept it up for partly for that, but also, we're just kind of lazy. And at this point in time, I don't know that we'll take it down. Why not? We're just ready for Christmas already. I had talked about getting some of those Christmas lights that you can change the colors on, so we can make it pink for Valentine's Day, and
Ooh.
red, white, and blue for July 4th, and orange and purple for Halloween. So we just leave it up all year. Would you like an all-year tree?
You what if you need something on the inside of work?
You just move the tree. So anyway, the tree is right in front of, there's a what we call the panic room. It's the attic access above the stairs to the basement, and it's kind of our little panic room. There is a built-in shelf door that has shelves in it, like a display thing that you can open up and get access to the attic and storage. It's basically like a storage thing. So we put our Christmas storage in there, just so it's kind of handy, and we don't really have to put it away very far to get it in and out. But yeah, our Christmas tree sits in front of that. And my Lego village is still out too. And I have about 5 or 6 more buildings to put together.
Where are you gonna put them?
We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just take all the furniture out of the living room, and I could set.
Oh God!
You don't like that, do you?
Have fun with the cat. You give them easier access to it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, lots of stuff going on. It's bloody hot here in Ohio, like really nasty bloody hot, like humid and 90s, like feeling like the triple thousands digits. And storms, we've had storms like crazy and heavy rain. And it looks like it's going to get ready to rain again here soon tonight. Is it supposed to rain tonight?
Slight chance.
Slight chance.
But from the looks of the sky, it looks like we're going to get rain.
Yeah. So it's just been really hot. But the next couple of days it's supposed to cool down. Unfortunately, I have to work, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. State fair ends this weekend. Yeah, well, at least I'm making money.
I get income.
Yeah, through the government.
Yeah. Well, Tina, I put my years in at work.
Well, so have I, technically. Be nice to retire one of these days.
Yeah.
I'd have more free time. That's the only thing I hate. Being an adult takes away your free time.
Oh, yeah, it does. Being a mother takes away a lot of your free time when your kids are small.
Yeah, but you had help. You had a lot of help.
Yeah.
Takes a village. Anyway, that's all we have for you today. Mom's gonna close out her birthday. What are you gonna do tonight?
I'm going to put this stuff back, and I'm going to
Eat cake.
Go online and do my jigsaw puzzle quest.
Yeah, she plays Pogo, which is online puzzle games and stuff.
And this is not Pogo, this is on Facebook.
Oh, so she plays Facebook games. Did you ever play Farmville or whatever that farming game was that everybody was playing years ago? Did you ever play those? No. She plays online games. That's kind of her social thing.
Yep.
So, anyway, I play online games too, but mine are more involved. I haven't played my games in a couple days, in about a week or so. So I'm due for that. But anyway, this was a typical Midwest goodbye. We say goodbye and then we keep talking for 30 minutes.
Bye.
So Mom is saying goodbye. I'm saying goodbye too, and we will catch you soon. Take care. Keep your head up and keep moving forward, because that's really all we can do at this point in time. Being here in the U.S. is not a great time right now. But anyway, we will get through as best we can. So take care, and we will see you soon. Bye. Hi FlossTube, again, it's Tina. This is still Tuesday, July 29th. It is approximately 9:47 p.m. Eastern Time, coming to you today with another little snippet. I got my new LA Dodgers Hello Kitty hat. So, little side bit on this hat. I had saw a Facebook ad for some LA Dodgers gear. I'm an LA Dodgers fan. I grew up in Los Angeles, and growing up, we went to Dodger games. About the time that Tommy Lasorda was head coach, Steve Garvey was playing, and Fernando Valenzuela was the up-and-coming pitcher from Mexico. So that tells you how long ago I became a Dodgers fan. I grew up watching Dodger games, and I grew up going to Dodger games. My uncle, my stepdad's brother, used to work for McDonnell Douglas way back in the day, and they used to get all kinds of free stuff, free Disney tickets, free everything out there. So we used to go to Dodger games quite often, and I'd get to stay up really late and go to the Dodger games. We also went to Angel games, but the Dodgers have kind of always been like my favorite baseball team. So I saw this Facebook ad for Hello Kitty. Whoops. Hello Kitty. I don't know if you can see that. Hello Kitty Dodgers stuff. So I went ahead and ordered it. It was a Hello Kitty jersey that we could put my last name on. So I ordered it back in April. I placed my order back in April. 4 weeks after I placed my order in April, I got sent a Barbie Dodgers hat. I then questioned where the hell my other order was, because it told me online that it would take 3 to 4 weeks for my order to come. 6 weeks later, I still hadn't gotten my jersey, got the wrong hat, and I went looking for my order because I had tracking on it. It got into New York somewhere and then got lost. So I reached out. I waited another 4 weeks, reached out to the company, and they sent me a new shirt. More tracking. It came within about 3 to 4 weeks. So I got the shirt finally, but the Barbie hat still was the wrong hat. So I had been in contact with them again. They said, please allow extra time. I got a new shipping confirmation. And tonight I got my Hello Kitty Dodgers hat. So I finally got my Hello Kitty Dodgers hat. It's pink. It's glorious. It says Dodgers. Has Hello Kitty on it. LA Dodgers. Hello Kitty. I'm happy. Got my LA Dodgers Hello Kitty hat. So, yay me. It just came in. So, Mom and I recorded her a birthday video for her, and also my latest FlossTube update. And there were some things from Midsummer Stitch that I forgot to show you. So, Puntini from overseas, they had created a set of pins for Midsummer Stitch. So you can see the flowers, the Luna moth. Not quite entirely sure what that's supposed to be. Some sort of nut maybe? I don't know. But look at the Luna moth in the middle, you guys. Look at that pin. Look at that Luna moth. Absolutely stunning. This was the one thing that I couldn't find for you. So I wanted to come show you my Puntini exclusive pins from Midsummer Stitch. So, those of you that have seen my video with Melanie's finished cross-stitch ornaments, like these wonderful finished cross-stitch ornaments from Melanie. She has some sleds that she has completed. I'm trying to get down to the sleds because I have a lot of sled patterns. Where are her sleds? There they are. I have quite a few sled patterns. So these are what the sled patterns look like. They're shaped like this. Some of them don't have flat bottoms. They have the rounded part here at the top is what's the same at the bottom. So they fit on those wooden sleds that you can get. So I wanted to find something that I could, a block of sorts because I have plans of stitching a lot of these. But I didn't want to spend $5 a piece and get 40 sleds for like 200 bucks of those wood and metal sleds that you can get for these patterns. This is kind of what the sled patterns look like, with the bottom and top being the same. I was at not Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree has a lot of neat little finishing things. So they have these little boxes here. These are little magnetic boxes. So you see the little magnets right here and right here. Right there and right there. They close. So it's magnetic. But they have these little boxes with the hinges, and they're wood. They're like balsa wood, so they're really lightweight. And look, you guys, I can finish these and put the sled patterns two side by side. I can display them. So I can make it where I can swap them out. I can probably magnetize them, swap them out. So like if I have different holidays, I can put different holidays on here. But 2 of these will fit in here. And the neat thing is when I'm all done, the box, you open it up and you can stick the things in here, and they will fit in there, and they will close in there as well. So you now have storage for your sleds. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here. My laptop is right there. So I moved back into my craft room. By the way, I'm in my craft room. But yeah, so I found these boxes at Dollar Tree that I wanted to show you for the sleds. So if you're into the sled patterns, I don't have any over here to show you, but if you're into the sled patterns that look like this, that are stitched on perforated paper, you can get these $1.25 boxes from Dollar Tree. I need to go back and get more of them, so I have them. But you can put the things on top, you can paint them, you can decorate them, you can put fabric around them, you can put ribbon around them, especially to hide the hinges. But yeah, and they will sit, you know, because they're flat, they will sit. They also have a nice beveled edge on the front or on the top. So, I mean, you could decorate these real easy and use these as stand-ups, finishing things. You know, you can even use the flat side. You can use them as double-sided. They have little storage things on the inside, you know. So, nice little wood boxes for $1.25 from the Dollar Tree, or $1.50 if they're going up, maybe $1.75, I don't know. But I have 2 of them now, but I need to go back and get some more of these because I have some finishing ideas for cross stitch for them. I kind of wanted to show you those. One of the other things that I got today, amongst my travels and my life events today, I had a doctor's visit. So when I was at the doctor's, they are near a pet store that I don't always shop in. We don't usually shop in pet stores for our pets because we get a lot of our pet supplies and stuff online through Amazon. We have Amazon automatic ship quite a few pet supplies for us. Anyway, I was going into the pet store because I wanted to look for some lizard litter. A lot of cross-stitch finishers. I got to take my head off. The hat's bothering my forehead, making me itch. But a lot of cross-stitch finishers to stuff pillows and biscornu and everything like that, they use lizard litter, which is finely crushed walnut shells to add a little weight and to make the the cross-stitch pieces that are finished like into pillows and stuff like that, weighted as well. So they sit in bowls a little easier. And also, apparently, you can use items stuffed with walnut shells to restore or sharpen your needles. It can be used like those little emery strawberries, needle sharpener things. You can use them the same way if you have them filled with walnut shells. So I wanted to get some crushed walnut shells because I have an idea for little pin cushions that I'm hoping to make. I don't know if you've seen those chicken pin cushions. Let me show you here. Chicken pin cushion. So there are these chicken pin cushions that are out there. Okay, look at those. Look how cute those are, you guys. When I was at CampGottaStitch last fall, I went to a shop for the first time called Shepherd's Needle, and it is basically a quilt shop in Amish country. And the quilt shop also carries some stitching supplies. They carry Valdani threads and also some other stuff. They also carry some punch needle stuff. So you can get some really interesting things. They had these little chickens up at the front counter, you guys, that looked pretty much exactly like this. They were little chickens, little pincushion chickens, and they were tiny, you guys. They were tiny, like inch by inch. They had this pack of fabric squares that I picked up. You've probably seen this in my last video, but a pack of Kitty Christmas. It was a pack of Kitty Christmas fabric squares, and this is what the pack looks like. I took it apart to look at all the different patterns, but these are 2.5 by 2.5 inch squares of fabric, matching fabric in several different colorways. So like you have a pink cat, you have a teal cat. It's the same fabric, just in different colors, and then you have like gray cats. So this fabric bundle has all these different colors. So there's pink, green, and red. There's the red stripe, and then you have the green stripes. So you get the idea. It's all the same, like similar colors in the thing. Then you have like this bauble, the little bauble squares, and you have it in a gray and red, and then you have it in a pink and red. So it's all the same like colored family grouping. But they're all these little squares. So when I saw the chickens at the checkout counter, I saw the little pack of squares, already cut squares, and I'm like, oh my god, I can make those. But I was hoping to find lizard litter to stuff them with. And so I found the tutorial the other day, like a couple of days ago. Over the weekend, I was looking at tutorials online to see how to get these sewn together using the squares and making tiny little chickens. And I was like, you know what, let me go out and see if I can find lizard litter, you guys. And most stores, if you can order lizard litter specifically packaged. So lizard litter is crushed walnut shells, and they're finely crushed, little tinier pieces than you might be able to find in other means. But a lot of people that have lizards and reptiles will use crushed walnut shells as bedding for their animals. So as it fills, and it also will help sharpen your needles when you're using them. So I went to the pet store that's over near my doctor today just to see what they had, because I've been sort of wanting to get into looking for lizard litter to finish some stuff. I have a pile of finishing that I need to take care of over in my crafting area over here. Yeah, for $10, you guys. Online on Amazon, you can buy like a 1 pound bag for like $15. And that's the craft version of lizard litter, essentially crushed walnut shells. You can buy a pound of it, a small pound bag for $15 or so, say, on Amazon. You guys, I got my bag of lizard litter. This is a 10-quart, 1 liter, 10-quart bag of lizard litter, you guys. 10 quarts, 10 dry quarts of lizard litter. Say that 5 times. It's called Desert Blend Ground English Walnut Shells. It's very fine. A 10-quart bag. Look at that, 10-quart bag. I paid $10 for 10 quarts. Don't buy your crushed walnut shells online using crushed walnut shells. Go to a pet store, buy your lizard litter. You can get 10 quarts for $10. If anybody wants a 1-pound bag of lizard litter for finishing, and you're fairly local, I'm probably not going to spend the money to ship it to you. But if you're local and you'd like some lizard litter, I will send you or sell you a pound, or half a pound, or whatever you need. Get in touch with me. I will hook you up with some lizard litter to finish some of your cross stitch stuff. But yeah, I have a 10-quart bag of lizard litter now. I can get into finishing some of my finishes that I have ideas for. So I did get my lizard litter today. And that is really all I have to show you. I wanted to show you, I had mentioned finishing my composition notebook with contact paper from the Dollar Tree. So these are the composition notebooks you can get. This is a college ruled one. I have this one. I've had this one for a little while. This one came from, this might even be a Dollar Tree book. But I have quite a stack of these composition notebooks on hand now. And I have some scrapbook paper and some contact paper with which to finish them, you guys. So this is a sheet of Dollar Tree contact paper. It is the peel and stick wallpaper from Dollar Tree, and it's actually quite thick. You literally peel the back off of it and stick it on to whatever you want to do. It's peel and stick. They have all different kinds. So like this one, I already showed you. This is a scrap from the cherry blossom one that I used to cover the other book with. This is some scrapbook paper that I've had on hand that I will probably be using for something related to doing stuff in my book. More scrapbook paper. Different things to do, making bookmarks and whatnot. But there's this one. This one's kind of Asian. You can do maybe a front and a back with this. So there's that one. And then there's this one that's kind of also, it's just the peel and stick wallpaper from Dollar Tree. So I just kind of wanted to show you this, kind of getting into a little bit of those. And I'm also hoping to maybe turn, I may turn the notebook into my stitching notebook for next year. I'm kind of playing with new planner ideas and different things to do for tracking my stitching for next year. I also picked up this double-sided tape from Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree. A lot of the ladies that do the composition book, journaling changes, they use this Crafter Square peel and stick double-sided tape, because it's pretty permanent and it's, a good size. $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Double-sided tape. So there's that. So yeah, I'll be kind of getting into that. I have some Hello Kitty stickers that I'm going to be putting in my journal. I added one to the front just a little bit ago. These were planner stickers that I had from my planner. Do awesome things, worry less, smile more, believe in yourself, and happy thoughts. So this is kind of just a journaling. I kind of wanted to show you this a little bit more. This is just kind of a journaling notebook that I have. So like at the top of the entry, I'll put the date. And then if I'm going through the day, I'll jot down notes. I had a particularly long journal entry on this day because I was just having kind of a bad day, and I just wanted to get my thoughts down on paper. Some days end up being more like a to-do list with check boxes. Here is one day where I was kind of going through the rest of the week, things I wanted to get done for the rest of the week. So I have a lot of check boxes on here. Up at the top are the 4 video games that I've been playing that I need to get back into playing. And then as the days go on, I'll just add the date and then make notes. Have a doctor's appointment down here. So, you know, the next couple days, I might make notes about my doctor's appointments. But yeah, so I'm just kind of using these composition notebooks as kind of a journaling, jot everything down, kind of keep it together. And then I can take notes that I put down in here and transpose them into my planner. I can probably start using this also as my cross-stitch planning journal. So I have a booklet to take with me as opposed to my tracking list that you see. This is my daily count. This is my daily count that I keep next to my stitching chair where I stitch. So I might still do this, but I might actually tape or glue it into one of these now and take this with me and just have it going forward like that. So I don't have loose paper. I have it in a notebook. Kind of a little easier, a little better to keep things more organized. Can probably easily put these stitching trackers that I have for the challenge trackers and stuff more easily in the notebook as well. So we'll see. I'm kind of playing with different ideas for that. So yeah. And that is pretty much all the little extras that I kind of wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the lizard letter, and I also wanted to show you the Midsummer Stitch pins from Puntini that we were able to order. I'm going to be editing the videos, adding the videos, and hopefully getting it up. So anyway, I hope you guys have had a great week so far. I hope your July has been really good. I'm looking forward to August. I'm looking forward to CampGottaStitch. I've got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff going through and organizing, and a lot of crafts. So I have a lot of crafts, you guys. I do a lot. And yeah, diamond paint. I do stuff with melty beads, perler beads. I crochet. I make blankets for kids in foster care. Although I haven't made any yet this year. Last year I had a goal of making 24. I think I made 6. 6 is still a lot, but I think I only made 6 last year. I didn't make a goal for this year because I didn't meet last year's goal. But I probably should just get on the ball and see if I can do 6 again this year. I have the fleece for them, because what I do is I get fleece blanket material, and I get the zip stitch. I don't remember the blade that you put on your rotary cutter. So it's this kind of corrugated blade that puts little holes evenly spaced throughout your fabric. So if you look here, there we go. So you see how it's kind of scalloped. Where it's not scalloped, it's really sharp, but where the flat bits are, that's where the holes get punched. So it allows you to crochet an edge on your fleece blankets. And it puts the holes in the fabric, so you can easily crochet an edge onto the fleece blankets. I had a goal of doing 24 of those last year. I only completed 6. So there's an organization here called My Very Own Blanket that accepts blankets, fleece blankets for kids in foster care. Actually, any kind of homemade blanket, whether it be knit, crochet, quilt, fleece blankets that are tied, because they have a way to tie the little fringe things at the ends. You can do all kinds of stuff. They do corporate events where they have blanket making days where they bring in all kinds of fleece blankets and you cut the fringe on the ends and tie them. I've done that several times for this organization through work, and I really like doing that, but I just need to on my own get some fleece blankets made, because I have quite a few things of fleece, 1.5 to 2 yard lengths of fleece that I need to get blankets made. So I need to do that. I may take one of them to camp and get some of those stitched up, kind of as a break from cross stitching. But yeah, so got that to do. I have diamond painting, a lot of diamond painting actually. In here I have puzzles to put together, lots of puzzles to put together. Cross stitch, of course. Melty beads. I was beading at some point, but I'm not doing that anymore. I have a lot of finishing to do. I have a lot of stuff that I could spend my time doing. I just don't. I don't have it. I don't have time. I have way too much stuff. I collect crafts, and then I do crafts. So I have like 2 hobbies that are competing with each other, collecting crafts and doing crafts. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for you tonight. So hopefully you enjoyed my extra little bit, and we will see you soon. Take care, stay cool, keep your head up, and keep moving forward. And we will see you soon. Take care, and happy stitching, everybody. Bye.